Wednesday, August 12th today. Lisa, Lydia with you here this morning. Of course, we'll get to Lydia's forecast in a moment. We want to talk about the rain overnight and future chances for stormy weather again. Before we start, though, I want to remind you we're live on Facebook every weekday morning right around this time. Love it when you join us live, but it stays on your feed throughout the day so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or check it out as a podcast. Just go to inforum.com/podcast and look for the Inforum Minute. Can we start with what happened overnight?
Finally.
I know. I woke up to it because I'm not used to it. I know. Said, what is that?
Yep. You thought it was the garage door.
I thought it was the garage door opening.
Thunder. Yeah. Finally, Fargo got some rain. We haven't had good rain since July 7th. It's now August 12th. Even that July 7th one wasn't all that impressive. So finally, a good soaking. In some spots, there is a large or a wide range of rainfall reports, even across the Fargo-Moorhead Metro. Southwest West Fargo looks to be some of the highest reports. I've heard from like Rendezvous Park, Osgood, Westport Beach area, where they have well over inch and a half in those spots. Up at the airport, 1600ths of an inch. Here at the station, 0.35, so about a third of an inch. So a lot heavier to the south. Lighter the further north that you go, even just within the metro itself. Over an inch in places like Jamestown, Valley City, Mapleton, Castleton all saw substantial moisture as this one storm just rolled right along I-94. And I was watching it in the middle of the night and I was like, is it gonna hit Fargo? Is it gonna fizzle out?
We've been missing. A lot of times it goes just to the south.
It split or it completely fizzles out before it even gets to us, which is all just coincidence. There's no theory or why that's happening. It really is just coincidence. When you're hyper focused on an area, you feel like it always happens to your area, but everybody also feels that way, so it's kind of funny. But yes, finally, Fargo got hit with some decent rain. Had some wind with it too. Wouldn't be surprised for maybe some knocked over branches here or there, but nothing crazy. No giant wind gusts out of that. Now we get a muggy, hazy, sunshiny type of day. Temperatures end up in the 80s this afternoon, and we'll watch for redevelopment of thunderstorms. We could see more later today. Scattered thunder showers later today. I would say starting after about 3 o'clock, but probably more so like a 5 p.m. development time frame, lasting until about midnight tonight. It's still very scattered. Not everybody is going to see rain, but lucky spots could get a quick downpour. Small hail and gusty winds would be your primary threats within any of those stronger cells. Quiet then for tomorrow. We get some sunshine, not as sticky. Temperatures near 80, and the better chance of rain still looks to build its way in throughout Friday. A lot of our Friday does look fairly dry. I would say later in the evening, probably after 7 p.m., we'll start watching for more of that rain to work its way in from the west to the east. That's kind of Red River Valley specific. They will see rain first out in western North Dakota, and probably the heaviest of the rain, more widespread, more substantial. But we'll watch it build in our direction and still track some rain overnight Friday into very early Saturday with a couple of early Saturday morning showers. Rest of the weekend looks decent, kind of mostly cloudy on Saturday. More sunshine for Sunday, temps in the upper 70s to near 80. So not bad. Not a bad weekend once you get rid of a little bit of early Saturday morning rain. A couple more rain chances and temperatures still pretty close to 80 into next week. Okay.
All right.
I think
great.
that's all. Thank you.
Okay, to your news headlines now. Story we broke on First News this morning. Fire damaged a semi-trailer at an auto parts store in South Fargo early this morning. The fire broke out right around 2:30 in the morning on 36th Avenue South, just off of I-29. Firefighters say it started in the back of the trailer, which was filled with merchandise, including batteries and oil filters. Crews were able to put it out pretty quickly. No one was hurt. The cause is under investigation. Right now, we're also working to learn more about a deadly house explosion in Ottertail County. The sheriff's office says one person died after a home northwest of Parkers Prairie exploded and caught on fire Tuesday morning. The cause of that is also under investigation. Minnesota voters have set the stage for two major statewide races this fall. Minnesota House Speaker Lisa Damith won the Republican nomination for governor with more than 43% of the vote. She'll face U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar, who easily won the DFL primary with nearly 90%. That means Minnesota is on track to elect its first female governor. In the race to replace retiring U.S. Senator Tina Smith, Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan won the DFL primary over Congresswoman Angie Craig. She'll face Republican nominee and former sportscaster Michelle Tafoya in November. Of course, we have the complete results of all of the primary day election results on our website. You can check that out. Just go to inforum.com. Today, you can help a Fargo family where both mom and dad are battling cancer. Jared Purdy has been battling lymphoma for several years, and recently his wife Sarah was diagnosed with brain cancer. A benefit for the couple and their 4 children is happening at Brewhalla from 4 to 8 today. It includes a free will donation dinner, silent auction, and bake sale. Also happening today, you're invited to Broadway Square in downtown Fargo to get to know Fargo police officers a little bit better. The department's annual community picnic runs from 5 to 8 tonight. You can meet officers, check out police vehicles and equipment, and enjoy free hot dogs, pop, and chips. And it's still golfing weather, and people are taking advantage. Fargo's public golf courses are actually on track for another record year. As of August 9th, golfers had played about 110,000 rounds at the city's 5 courses. That's about 2,000 more than at the same point last year. Of course, the weather's been awesome for golf this season. Greens fees and cart revenue are also up more than $250,000. Talking sports, Hot Mike with Don Mizzo is coming up from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. And our next newscast is coming up at 11 this morning. And then we have you covered 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow with more First News. Have a great day, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls thanks to our digital subscribers. Our subscribers want to cut through the chaos and get to what really matters. If that sounds like you, visit inforum.com/subscribe and sign up today.